and under the lawsuit, under Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Let me come out of this all together. Get out of that right there. Hop out of that. And let me pause my show going on behind me. So, as you know, we got music playing somewhere on here. We have music playing. Got a movie playing back there. Oh, lounge music is playing. That's what's playing. All right. So, as you know, as I told you before, that we filed a lawsuit against Jaime Fernando Gonzalez for touching our copyrights. Not only that, there's a lot of things in there. I had to go back in and I had to put some stuff. Man, I tell you, they don't play around with these copyrights, man. I had to go in and I had to submit some documents that I literally forgot that there's more questions that they wanted. Actually, were more questions that they wanted to know about the individual, what he did, how he slandered our products, and a lot more detail. So basically, I added in with that in those forms, basically how our copyrights were used multiple times on different fake accounts on different platforms. One of the things I'm happy about, I was able to go back in and do again, was able to provide the website provider that allowed this to go on without basically removing the content from the site. So we were able to add Wix in there, because the last time we did it, we didn't add Wix in there. We're going to actually file a separate lawsuit with them, but they wanted to know exactly where and when and how and what platform had anything to do with this individual slandering our company's name. So yes, YouTube was added into it because YouTube was used multiple times. Facebook was added into it because Facebook was used multiple times, and Instagram was definitely added into it because Instagram was contacted, including with YouTube. We're also contacted about individual slandering our company, and also to making fake accounts posing as if he was our company, and he wasn't. He was using our logos and that. So all that was added in there, which I'm glad I got a chance to go back in and redo that part again. Hold on for a minute. Man, it's freaking super hot in here. Can't take this heat. I'll let it heat a little bit, but it's too hot here. I'm cooking this bad boy. All right, so with that being said, we were able to add in some stuff that, again, I needed to have added in there. And one of the things I need to have in there, because again, like I said before, I will be in the process of filing a lawsuit against Wix, because Wix allowed them to, for this individual, to use our copyrighted material, even though they were warned and sent information multiple times. I got to get that paperwork too, to basically pull his site down, and they refused to. So all that information was added in. As in Mr. Matthew. Mr. Matthew, I've been thinking about you for a bit on how we're going to handle this. Now, we can't, like I said, we definitely have what we need to take you to court and sue you. It's not a problem. Because again, you went against our company's policy, which we have on our website. We clearly state we don't support those particular projectors. Now we have it here. We don't support those particular projectors on the material that you purchased from us. And you were fully aware of the statements we had on our website, clearly stating we don't support these things. And you decided to make a YouTube channel, well, actually on a YouTube channel, and slander my work, basically knowing that that projector wasn't going to work with our products. We don't support them. So I'm figuring out how we're going to handle this. Now, you being the first time coming at our company, we could take you to civil court and we could sue you for a great deal of money, a lot of money for what you did. Or I could basically be merciful and I can take you to small claims court and sue you for about $15,000. I think that would be, at the end of the day, a better way of doing it, because it is your first time coming at my company. Anybody else would basically clean your clock. At the end of the day, I'm trying to be a Christian at the end of the day and trying to show you some mercy on basically taking small claims court. You got to pay something because you didn't do something you weren't supposed to do, and you were well aware of your actions. So you have to pay something for what you did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to small claims court. You'll be coming up here to Philadelphia, or I'm not in Philadelphia anymore. You'll be coming up here to Allentown, and you'll be meeting up with my my attorney. No, we don't need small claims court. We don't need attorneys for that. We don't need attorneys for civil court for that. If you decide after we sue you, and we will win in court, to go ahead and proceed down that road, we will send you a cease and desist letter as we sent Jamie. Now, the reason why we send you this letter, because again, it clearly shows that we are warning you, do not do this again, or you will basically face going to court, in civil court this time, and you'll be sued for a lot of money. So we're giving you warnings, but you still have to go to court, and you still have to pay for what you did to my company. I really don't appreciate that, like I said, to begin with. The product, like I said, if you felt that, and you can say it right there and say, hey, well, look, there's no way to get out of that. You're going to be sued one way or another, so there's no way to get out of that at all, period. It's how we're going to go about suing you. So as I said, Mr. Matthew, we're going to take you to small claims court. You're getting a break, a big break. Consider your blessings because you're getting a big break. I can easily take you to court. My attorneys have seen the videos. They've seen how we do not support these machines at the end of the day at all, period. This is something we don't do. You strictly went against our company's policy. We had a conversation with you back and forth, letting you know that these machines don't work on our setup, and you did that video anyway with the intentions of slandering my company's name. And I very well can take you to court and sue you for millions of dollars, which you do not have at the end of the day. We know you don't have the money. So consider this to be mercy for you. You will go to court. That is going to happen. You'll be going to small claims court, and I'll be suing you for around probably about $10,000-$15,000 out of that. If you decide after you're hit, keep in mind it will execute judgment on both judgments. So yeah, you'll have to pay us, or you just have to take some stuff from you. One way or another, you figure it out. But anyway, at least it's 15 grand. You're not going through what Jamie has to go through. Jamie's gonna be far worse than what you're going through. But anyway, and you figure it out from there, because the debtor is going to want their money and they're going to come and get. So figure out when you're going to pay it. From there, at least it's only 10 to 15 grand. So, on your behalf, at least that's not too bad. What else? Oh, yeah. Okay. So like I said, after we sue you, and we're definitely going to win the judgment and all that's done, if you decide to go out and commit the act again, I will send you a cease and desist order from my attorney. We will tell you in that letter that if you basically proceed on, you will go to civil court, and I'll sue you for $500,000. So you take it and you run with it. I will see you in court shortly. As for Jamie, I just submitted some documents. You'll be receiving another email from the CCB. I had to submit some documents. I'm glad the way things worked out on that one, because number one, it teaches me how to do it, how to submit those documents. It's really easy to do. But also, too, on top of that, we were able to go in and redo our documents, which was fantastic. In a way, I thought it was a nightmare, because again, they were telling us that we didn't submit the documents correctly or something they wanted in there. We were going to lose our case. Our case was going to forfeit by today at 11 o'clock. But we were able, blessed, Lord God is good, because again, as I said before, God's not going to allow people to take his blessing and taint it at the end of the day and do what they want to do with it. God is going to make sure justice is served. So with that being said, we were able to go back into our documents and actually open up some new documents. We submitted full documents, but they wanted from the door. They wanted incredible detail about Jamie at the end of the day, what he's done, this, that, and the other, what platforms was he being displayed on. But one of the other documents we were able to open up on where the incident happened and that, because before we didn't put that in there, because we figured that, okay, we'll be able to reach out to Wix, we'll be able to submit the information to them, and they'll remove the site. Wix has ignored us on that particular part. They have not contacted him. They have not removed his site. So there, as you can see, so slandering our company at the end of the day. So because of that, and because of what we just learned that Wix wouldn't do what they're supposed to do, when we reopened up the case, we went in and we basically submitted the documents needed to show that the incident happened from Wix website. And in those documents, they asked us, in those questionnaires, they asked us, did Wix remove the information or the website? And we said no. We stated no, nothing was removed. We have all those documents to back up that the site was never removed. So we may be going in from there to file a lawsuit against Wix, but that's when we see exactly what comes up in court. But anyway, like I said, our case is filed and ready to go. Well, not filed. We got to go get that paperwork done. This right here is my, pretty sure you got the same information on his side. But there you go, right there. They're showing that our CCB filing was submitted successfully, if I said correctly. And there's my information against Gomez. Gomez versus Kenneth Bird. I'll be seeing you in court shortly. This is all the information we're going back and forth to CCB, talking to them, asking them how to go in and basically get that document submitted. So you are ready to go. All I gotta do now is just wait and see what comes up from there. If they need any more information, at least we beat our deadline and all our information there. We're also able to send in information about Wix, which again, we gave them plenty of time to remove the website, but they refused not to do so. So again, so now they're going to be in court. You're going to be in with this also too. And as I said before, Mr. Matthew, I could take you to civil court and I could easily sue you for millions of dollars right from the door, but I'm going to give you a bit of a break here. So I'm going to take you to small claims court. I'm going to file a lawsuit against you probably this coming week, and then I will see you in court when that court date comes up, and we'll take care of it from there. Like I said, you're not going to win the case, just let you know, because you did the dumb stuff already at the end of the day, so you're not going to win. And I will execute judgment on both parties to make sure we get our money right away as soon as possible. Also, too, Jaime, you also are on the small claims court again. Well, this is different. You're going to go to small claims court for batch number violation against our company for slandering our company with the batch number. So you'll also be going to court for that. And then was a lawsuit coming up for something else he did. The civil lawsuit's coming up at the end of the year. He'll be hit with that one too. So, like I said, for Matthew, as I said before, I'm going to take you to small claims court. I think it's $10,000 or $15,000 or whatever it is. We'll see you for that. And then if you proceed on with this kind of behavior, we will send you out a cease and desist letter from the attorneys, and they will explain to you in that letter that if you continue on, you'll be taken to civil court and you'll be sued for a much higher amount. So I would advise you show up in court, pay out our money, and then after that, disappear. That's what I advise you to do after that ordeal. If you just continue to go down that road, and you will be monitored. If I find anything that pops up, anything about me, you still run your mouth about my company and carrying on, then again, like I said, I'll see you in civil court, and you will not win that one either. So if I were you, I would just bite the bullet, take it, and deal with it. All right, well, that's basically about it. I got to go in, I got to get the day, I got to go take care of some business, and I got to pop down to City Hall down here to get some things ready and get some information on how to go about getting this taken care of so we can get this done. As for Danny, don't worry. I got 3 years to come for you, and solid weight 5. I got 3 years to come after you. So you will be taken care of at the end of the year. You have my word. All right, with that being said, gotta go, and God bless.